Hi everyone. Yes, I know I said I was gonna make a video like more than once a week. Well, the World Cup kind of came in the way, and Ghana. Oh, Ghana. What can I say? I know this video is not about the World Cup, but oh my gosh, Kevin Boateng didn't bring anything to the pitch. Montari was sent home because of his anger issues. He did alright, but wasn't like, and the first match against USA, that's the whole thing that like ruined us. But anyway, okay, that's why I haven't been making videos because I've been focusing on Ghana and they let me down. Never again, never again. But we're still proud. But you know, Nigeria went to round 16. Well done to them. Yeah, go Super Eagles. Yeah, so basically about the Bible challenge. It's so correct that I called it the Bible challenge because it's quite a challenge. Because oh my gosh, it's been a challenge. I just said it. It's a challenge. Oh my god, it's a challenge. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's been really hard. I've been reading, but not every day as I was meant to be reading. Right now I'm on John 6. I read John 6 yesterday, so I'm on 7, and we should be on what now? I don't even know, maybe on 10 or 11. Like, it's so hard. Anyway, so my contribution for John 4, because that was a really good one, and I think it will benefit everyone if I talk about it. If it doesn't benefit you, I think it will anyway. So anyway, so John 4 was about so okay, what stood out for me in John 4 was when Jesus was talking to the Samaritan. So Jesus was walking, and then he was like, I'm thirsty. So there was a woman on the street. I think it was a street. It might be. But anyway, so yeah, he was in the street walking, and then he was thirsty, and then he saw a Samaritan, and in those days, Samaritans don't mix with Jews. So he was talking to the Samaritan, and he's like, "Can I have some water, please?" And then she was shocked because he was a Jew. So that shows that Jesus did not live by religion, and I'm gonna explain that. Basically, religion is like rules and stuff, like you're not allowed to do this and you're not allowed to do that. He did not follow that. He was kind of like his own person, and I think that's how Christians should be as well. We should not follow religion. We should be Christians and follow Christ, if that makes sense. So we're Christians, not we go by faith, not religion, because religion gives you boundaries and it doesn't allow you to do certain things. Yeah, it doesn't allow you to do certain things. So Jesus did not go by religion. He just went by faith and stuff. So yeah, that was a really good point. And then the second point was when Jesus said to this man, "Go home, your son is healed." Or was it a woman? I don't want to say anything wrong and then it'll be wrong. He said, "Go home, your son is healed." And I was thinking, how can you tell someone, like the person would probably be thinking, if someone said that to me, "Oh, go home, I don't have a son, but go home, your son is healed," I'll be like, yeah, you haven't even been to my house yet and you're saying my son is, you haven't even seen the person, like, yeah, you don't even know what's wrong with the person, so how can you tell me they're healed? But yeah, so that is another thing, we have to believe in things before we see it, kind of like, do you know what I mean? People always say this, but I'm gonna say this again. People always say believing is seeing, but what the Bible says is believe before you see. Oh no! Okay, wait. The world says if I see it, then I'll believe it, but the Bible says you should believe it before you see it. Before you see it. So yeah. So we should always have faith and believe in God before the things come to visual, because everything's like spiritual. So yeah, for miracles and everything, we should be focusing on God and praying to him and trying to connect with him instead of like looking for signs and money. And you know, like sometimes when you go to churches and people like, "Oh, give me this money, this amount of money, and I'll like get like if you're barren or something, I'll make you get pregnant, or if you can't walk," you know, like people always want miracles, and that is not what Christianity is about to me. That is, it's having a proper relationship with Jesus and God. Well, that's if they're the same. It's still confusing. The day we're all gonna die, and then we're all just gonna be dead. We shouldn't be focusing on material things because we're just gonna leave it behind and die. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about John 4. So yeah. John, for what stood out for me was the Samaritan thing. Don't go by religion, go by faith. And secondly, believe before you see, because that's the main thing. Yeah, so if this was helpful, then yay. Oh my gosh, but you know what I mean. I hope it was helpful. And yeah. Oh yeah, before I leave, I am so excited because tomorrow is whose wedding?
Angie's wedding.
Yes, our youth leader, Anthony and Angie. I just want to say a big congratulations. I already made my dress and everything. I'll be there on time. For this, I'll be on time. I know I'm always late, but I will be on time. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Bye.
Are you ready for this one? Are you ready for this one?